focuses on you, taking in every detail of your appearance. A spark glows within the heart of the construct.
One light.
I caught a glimpse of Ketheric and Sorel.
Now that would be a prize, Baldurs. Araj O'Baldurs, trader in all things occult. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd put plainly. I'd like your blood. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, no idea. But it will be unique to you. We can learn exactly what that means together, Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits. And, if I may, truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely. I must prepare myself.
What's next?
Arad, should you be interested, I have a particular offer. With one drop, I can brew a rather... Just a little... There we are.
If it is for the best.
Arad, should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like... Thankfully, my cousins did like to boast about their view over the Claw Rift. And now their bones deck... With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest... Well, just a... There we are.
Lost in thought.
Araj, should you be interested, with one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. Goodness, no. Nothing so unsanitary. The Oblod...
You realize why the name rings familiar. House Baldurs was purged a century among the many crimes tallied against them. Their reckless experimentation with illithid breeding stock.
Blessed by the absolute, but not blinded by it. The beings you speak of have no use for gods, unless they are not the makers, but simply the means. Wouldn't that be a secret worth knowing? So let me adjust my offer. Your blood and your silence, in exchange for the potions I mention, and a tidy pile of gold besides. Just a little prick, a little pain for a lot of gold. And... there we are. That smells interesting.
All right. What now?
Not for his wit or wisdom. He'll just make an excellent shield if we're attacked. Well, obviously I would. But you have so many followers. Well, in that... How delicious. So, how does Lolth feel about romance? Are you expected to bite your mate's head off afterwards?
Be grateful I no longer follow the Spider Queen's teachings. If I did, you would be the first to fall into my web.
I never thought I'd see one in real life. I read about your kind for so many years, but you are a finer specimen than any bestiary could describe. You're really a vampire. At least one of their spawn.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. And he's yours to command. My envy is palpable. I'm sure he really believes that. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry. You want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline. I gave you my answer.
Oh, can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
I'm sorry, but could you... Are you actually asking me to do this? Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank. I can't say. Drinking it wouldn't kill me, but it would not be pleasant.
I don't have all day, true soul.
Fine. I'll do it. Darling, I've had a sudden change of heart. After all, who could resist such a delectable neck? Hold very, very still.
Incredible. Incredible.
Oh, hells.
Not to your taste.
You're fetid, full of corruption.
I feel exquisite, though. So here's my part of the bargain. I hope you find it as satisfying as I found this. It was everything I imagined.
Let's get going.
You haven't felt like prey in many moons, Aurora. Welcome back, true soul.
Hello, my sweet.
You wish to consult me?
These lands may not... No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorn to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before.
Welcome back, true soul. Oh? If you know of any other true souls willing to aid my research, though, do send them my way. Come back anytime.
If you have coin, then show it. Get m-
Never a dull moment.
To stand this close to her
There's no
power.
time to waste.
I never thought I'd make it.
Not for the lantern bearer. To think the absolute grace is such a creature as that.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those we once called monsters.
There can be no respite.
Still breathing.
Where do you hail
Despite everything.
I was a farrier in Desarin Valley.
The disciple is.
I'm bound for the war.
They say the general
of many hearts.
Sister.
Each pack of recruit can't trust them to sweep the stables, let alone swing a sword. Yeah. Yeah. They're dead. Thank you, true soul.
Many thoughts. One mind.
Right, pilgrims. You'll be scouting the perimeter of the war camp, looking for enemies.
What, the shadows? It's death out there without a guide.
The shadows won't harm you, so long as you know your place in the Absolute's design.
Of course. Of course.
Dark Justicius,
Half the
who
men of
fell
Mensa
long ago
Baranza
in
are
service of
pleasure
Shah
seekers,
and Ketheric
weaklings whose
Thorn.
beauty is their only redeeming quality. You would fit right in with them, Astarion.
You think I'm beautiful? Minthara.
So small from here.
You're not the first to brave the dark for the abs.
The Absolute's hall.
As you see. General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples' Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet.
Her mind enters yours abruptly. Tongues of psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I. For a while, but I get bored of people. Let's see if you can hold.
She parts the fold. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. Why not? Well, she gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought. But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should... And the best way to do that is to serve General...
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can. And bring the relic home. And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here. But outside, the shadows are hungry. Death would not silence Balthazar for long. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters. It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. Take one from Balthazar, but don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. So why are you here instead of out there? Oh, good. I love answering questions. Have I not been clear? Find Balthazar.
It is not your time yet, but the rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
You hear her word, but above, you will stand.
Her words are diplomatic, but her face betrays her true feeling.
Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
tadpole grasps at, but you've spent too long reading people not to see what's behind her eyes.
As you see, true soul. I have my duties, true soul.
By my oath.
It is not the rooftop.
This must be the place. We have to get in.
I'm sure you have done a great but above. Disciples Ra will give you a chance to earn that honor. I will not.
That might be worth a look.
A subtle art.
I'm ready.
Let's move.
Well, hello. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Even stripped of flesh, the Warhound is formidable. Spectral, and then it hesitates. Gleaming muzzle sampling your scent as if in recognition. It turns away and utterly ignores you, as it would.
Looking ahead.
Yes, soldier. Not your scent. Selûnite magic on your skin. I died the same night she did. My master says, trying to protect her. I do not remember. But he brought me back. Yes, soldier. You'd be the first of the General's soldiers brave. All right, that's enough.
What's that? hardly a challenge. That's almost beautiful. Imagine what she'd think if she saw him now. Take on the Apostles' Fall? What in the hells is Ketheric planning?
Can't give up now.
Yes, soldier.
I've got a long road ahead.
Fresh orders?
Careful, I might.
Our enemies are everywhere.
Watch your back.
Who's next?
At least things have stayed interesting. Fall by my hand.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Seen the view out west from the terrace? All those beasts camped under one banner. That's the Absolute's power.
I am listening.
To rest. Cutting to the chase.
Lila Lurl.
My faith protects me. Time for a little pilfering.
Ready for battle.
Time for a cull.
You need my expertise.
No one's stopped me yet.
So why are you here instead?
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh.
Pig! Loudest near kitchen. You find meat?
A new face come to bask in the light. Of course. Just a pity neither of us saw what happened. Nothing worth repeating. Corpses don't look around. All quite a god to bring them all together. And quite a fool who'd draw their ire. Hmm? I'm not the one putting on an act, true so. Spend enough time in this place, and you might just start. But look at me, preaching. And when I'm only here to serve. Anything to trade, true soul?
An honor.
He's looking over. I'll feed him his own loincloth.
These are our allies, Erna. We'll handle the diplomacy. You just keep looking pretty.
Horrific display! There is no red deeper than a Sharon's blood.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed. Until it was perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead. Oh. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role. There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long-tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed. Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action. This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps? I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that. Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor.
Wait. Before you go, I have a proposal of my own.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business, devil. Well, a long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
It's something of great importance to your master. But is it a love letter? A warning, or a deed of ownership? I can give you all the gory details, and I will, once the beast that lurks below is vanquished and sent back to the hells. You haven't told them, and you've kept... Why not let them see?
God damn it.
Don't pout, Spawn. Just destroy...
Yes.
Then we have an Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might...
Well, now you know. Cazador worked on it from dusk until dawn. All with an ancient blade he called his needle. It was a rough night. But what's done... Although I should probably get dressed first.
Makeshift Selûnite graves. They must have fallen in the fight against the Sharans all that time ago. Open up.
What now? Let's crack it open.
Sigils. Attempts to restrain Lady Shah's power, perhaps.
Shall carry out General Form's will alone. Not wanted, not needed. Leave.
Let's see.
That's the symbol of Merkel. That's curious.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. E Amiel Telere Manon here. Ketheric Thorm dishonored the very bones of his ancestors to make this totem to Merkel.
An open, empty tomb.
More to this place.
It seems
I'm sure
someone went for a stroll.
Must avoid that trap.
Susun Elg Oloth. Here lies Isabel Thorm.
Oh dear. Someone's left a cleric at last light in, right? Could she possibly be Ketheric's daughter?
The mighty general, Kithric, at the head of an army of Shah worshippers. Be careful. There are traps about. Moonrise Towers, back before all that. Be careful. There are traps about. Moonrise Towers, back before all that. The mighty general, Kithric, at the head of an army of Shah. Be careful. There are traps about.
That disc must be the way forward.
But where will it take us? Bodies, bodies everywhere, yet not a drop to drink.
A totem dedicated to Merkel. Ketheric Thorm ransacked the graves of his Ketheric Thorm's forebears. He defiled their remains so he could pay homage to Merkel.
something over there.
Of Shah, before my very eyes. The Dark Lady guided me here. She wanted me to find this place.
Shah, singer of eternal night, protector, cross from light into darkness. Give your life to the shadows. Offer your pain to Shah's embrace. Hear the night song.
Shah's warriors must not be caught, must not be tricked. Only loss.
That voice. Could it be Shah herself?
Be careful. There are traps about.
What in the wretched hells was that?
All's well that ends as bad as it could have.
What the hells was that?
Seems promising. Better than getting laid out on my back again.
Welcome, child. Follow my voice and prove your worth.
Maybe not. Be wary. This place is trapped.
in darkness, beauty is equal and wealth unseen.
I smell a trap.
Veiled in shadow.
If this isn't important.
Our enemies still draw breath.
What a day. Trust no one.
Let's think ahead, or I'm lost. You've made a grave mistake. Where do I go from here?
There is work to do.
Shall we dance?
Let me strike.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Your command.
Can't afford to let up.
No choice but to keep going.
Someone there? Easy. Into my pocket. A quick rummage. I do like it down here. It's nice. Home.
This is a dedication to my goddess's power and dark beauty. Tell me,
Amicus
the first word that comes to mind.
Unworthy. Unworthy to walk among friendly bones. Leave! Talking of you, intruder, invader, unworthy one. These halls are not for you. We outnumber you. Leave me be.
Even the rats have the good sense. A place of offering to the Dark Lady. May she embrace the entire world.
Your silent gesture vanishes into a pity.
Awaiting orders.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Your prayers fade away. Nothing comes to you, and your efforts must be inadequate. You must do more to please Shah going forward. The faintest sensation of approval quick.
Take you.
I can still taste that vile drow in my throat. Really? After something like that? I was just defiled by that creature. And you let it happen. You made it happen. I thought I could bear sleeping with you. To try and get you on my side. Now I couldn't stand to do it again. Well, it's a rundown bearing the weight of centuries sort of grand, which is my favorite kind, incidentally.
Something in the air down here. It's like this place wants to be.
Go on.
Always.
Thank you.
No time to dally.
The faintest sense.
What now?
A place of offering to the Dark Lady.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
You daughter! Come closer. You daughter! Come closer. You dogger! Come closer. You dogger! Come closer.
Just out of view.
At your...
You dogger! Come closer.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
In your name. With my aid, you are adequate.
You dogger! Come closer.
Need to press onward.
You find yourself in a dead, putrid skull, somehow hosting a tadpole amongst a squirm of maggots. Another presence lurks within, manipulating the...
A friend. An uninvited friend. Did she now? Stinking pile of ogre afterbirth! Trespasser. Merkel's fat lapdog.
Light on my feet.
Heading there.
Assemblage. You should never have come here.
the gods are watching me.
Onward.
Shall consume you, corpse thief.
Good idea, I think.
I will not fail.
Ah, the interloper. And in one piece as well. Not just any true soul would have succeeded in following my path through this place. You should be pleased. General Thorm? Rubbish. Everything is at hand here. Zorel merely envies the General's faith in me. I am in the midst of a grand strategy. But you're here now, and I may be able to put those limbs to work. You know what's at stake here, I take it.
thought eludes you. Perhaps you saw a passing reference in some old tome.
General Thorm, while you, an infinitely more humble servant, fulfill my command. I will put you to work as a scout. Fine, if it'll spare me your bleating. The relic lends the general his strength, his invulnerability. It must be recovered before his enemies attempt to exploit it. I do not need you. The relic is close, but I will remain here until you have succeeded or fallen. Fine. I will assign Flesh to aid you on your way, and he will come. My brother is no intellectual powerhouse, but he is strong, loyal, and punctual. Should a fight turn against you, remember, in part, yes, my poor unborn twin. Mother always resented me for it, said I strangled him in the womb. If you can believe such tripe. Besides, once I developed my powers, I fetched him from the graveyard and brought him back. Gave him a new, better body. We're still close. She's in a jar. Flesh will remain here. And I don't want to see any white marks on it. Where's that bloody embalming?
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Not lost your nerve, I hope. I tend to remove.
Broken moon lantern catches your eye, its glow now snuffed out. To all appearances, the dust seems quite ordinary. Nothing about the lantern strikes you as unusual.
Bring me a liver. And I don't want to see any white marks on it.
Leave my creation.
Lady Shah.
On the altar is an inscription. Brave the gauntlet of your Lady Shah.
The Gauntlet of Shah. This place is led. The Dark Lady's finest warriors arose from this place. Now I'm here.
There are recesses on the altar that look intended to house something. Another such receptacle already contains a gemstone.
In order to join Lady Shah's elite, you had to pass her trials, then make a sacrifice in her innermost sanctum. I've dreamed of this place. This is my destiny. I must complete the trials. Thank you. If I become a Dark Justiciar, I'll have Lady Shah's highest blessing and her arsenal at my disposal. This will be good for all of us. Let's explore. Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Nothing of value comes easy. Overcome my trials, enter in my embrace.
I shall prove myself worthy, Lady Shah.
Her most vaunted treasure. The bowl you recognize this as a trial where initiates would prove.
They can remain unseen and can still obtain what they want. Stealth is a virtue derived from her very essence.
Keep focused.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever. Time to press ahead. Taking my time in the shadows. Light on my feet.
A plaque that once bore the teachings of Lady Shah, but now unreadable.
Countless initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become dark justiciars. I will follow in their path. I will succeed.
Another bowl.
This is one of Lady Shah's trials. It teaches us that we are our own worst enemy much of the time. Her embrace will elude us until we shed that which holds us back.
I smell a trap. Darkness is my home.
Keeping my head down. Won't last much longer.
I thirst for combat.
Need to stay focused. Moving.
A simple task.
Invade!
Time to push my luck again.
Sounds like fun.
On I go.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Cutting to the chase.
Fresh orders?
MacDavid!